Hey guys, and welcome to BotCast number 6.
Hi guys.
It's David and Pete, and this week we're gonna talk about what happened in bots and some other very interesting topics. David, what happened in bots this week?
What happened in bots? Yeah, we have the final results of the Chatbottle Award.
Yay!
So we had 6 categories, which were travel, productivity, social, entertainment, e-commerce, and news. And the Editor's Choice Award.
Nice, and I can tell you who didn't win in the social category, which is Swelly.
But you did win the Editor's Choice
Yes.
Award. That's pretty cool.
So we got destroyed by Foxy. Foxy is a great bot that won the social category. It's a dating bot that you should check it out.
I think it's some kind of Tinder within the messaging platform, but a bit more of that because it's actually not just swiping, but they also do matches based on your interests and stuff like that. So it's a really cool.
Pretty cool stuff. Check it out. Who else won?
For the best travel bot, we had Instalocate. I actually never heard of this bot.
Instalocate. Go check it out.
Then we have Meekan as productivity chatbot. Meekan is pretty cool. It's a scheduler for meetings within Slack. They're based in Israel. They're really cool guys. Matty was also a speaker at the ChatbotConf.
Yeah, he's very good looking.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Then we have BFF Trump as an entertainment bot.
Mm-hmm.
Have you tried it?
I haven't.
I haven't tried it once, and I think they give it just some insights or like some fake news about Trump. I think it's nice to have. I would prefer to have another entertainment chatbot, which is Icon 8. Which
Icon 8 is great, yeah. I like that too.
But yeah, I wanted to try Icon 8.
Okay, who else? Who else won?
Then we have Chat Shopper. It's, in my opinion, one of the best e-commerce chatbots. That's why I announced them for the Chatbottle Award.
Mm-hmm.
There's a shopping bot, so you can just buy stuff there. They're based in Germany, so the main language is German, but they also started to do it in English. Pretty cool bot. You should check it out.
Actually, it's the only bot that actually won in a category that is not English first, right? So
that's
pretty
true.
cool.
Yeah.
Who else?
And last but not least, probably the most famous chatbot, TechCrunch Newsbot. So
TechCrunch Newsbot. I mean, I don't have to explain TechCrunch to you, but it's built with Chat Fuel. So thumbs up to Chat Fuel. They're doing a great job here. I think they have around 170k bots built with Chat Fuel.
They have
pretty crazy.
It's pretty cool because they started actually very early on the Telegram platform and they switched to Messenger, but it's definitely a cool tool.
All right. Okay. So Swelly won the Editor's Choice Award, which I'm really proud of. It's really awesome. Thanks for that. And so we shifted with Swelly, and that's an announcement that I wanted to make and talk a little bit about how we did it. So we basically integrated the whole native iOS app into the Messenger, mainly thanks to Webviews. So HTML5 windows integrated in the Facebook Messenger, which gives an insanely great user experience. So it actually feels like you would use an app within the Messenger ecosystem. But the cool thing is that you can actually get messages by friends when they ask you questions in the case of Swell. So it's really, really good for us. And I think that we will continue growing the Messenger platform. And again, it's a really great example of what I see as the biggest use case for chatbots right now is apps, and Matchlift used to call it lightweight apps integrated in the Messenger. Mm-hmm. But actually it's not lightweight anymore. It's basically the full functional app within the Messenger. Go check it out.
Yeah, he also wrote an article about that, so you can check it on Medium. We'll post a link afterwards. And in the beginning he said you're not a big fan of this traditional AI chatbots. Why not?
I'm not at all. So first of all, I believe in...
Also it's like what Ted Livingston, it's the CEO of Kik. You should also check his Medium posts. He's a pretty good thought leader in this space.
Yeah.
He's also not a big fan of AI chatbots. He says that dumb bots are gonna win.
Well, that's the thing, because all the AI bots that are out there right now are actually dumb. So that's the worst experience for a user if you expect the best AI and an intelligent bot that talks to you, but it's not really that smart. So I think we are going to get there, and AI will replace a lot of people's jobs, but not so much of apps and websites, I guess. So that's completely different.
Many bot developers maybe should also stop calling their if and else conditions as AI. So
well,
there's maybe also a bit of a misconception about AI, because right now everything is AI, and I think most of the chatbots are definitely not AI. But there are at least a few, like for example, there's this award-winning chatbot Mitsuku, and it's actually really good. I mean, it didn't pass the Turing test yet.
What is it doing?
It's just a chatbot where you can chat with like normal people.
Okay, so it connects you with people to chat.
No, it connects you with an AI,
okay.
and you can chat with the AI, and it's pretty cool actually.
Nice, you should check it out.
Yeah.
It's basically around for forever, right? So
it's around forever, and that's probably why it's so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to Swelly. I mean, you have like these web views, you have the structured input, and I think they give you a lot of opportunities. And you really have now the opportunity to really wrap an app into the messenger.
Yeah, I mean, for us, the crucial part of the social network is the social features, right? So actually, you can now follow a user where like a small window opens through web views within the bot that you can actually close after following somebody. Also, you can check a user's profile and go and check their existing swells and who they are following. You can check their points, the profile picture, which is also interesting. Cool thing is we actually launched yesterday, and we have 4 users that their profile have been viewed for a couple of 100 times each. So it's pretty cool to see that it's actually used what we've built. So pretty good stuff.
And are you also continuing to develop the iOS app? You also have an Android app, right?
Yeah, we have iOS and Android apps still. So actually it would be a really bold move to just shut it down. But we have a very, very good iOS developer and a great tech team on the iOS and Android side. So we are rebuilding the Swell app and create a new Swell app that has some features that cannot be done.
You're not 100% focusing on the chatbot.
Well, we are like, let's say 80%. I mean, I think numbers will tell if we can really, really focus fully on the chatbot.
But you're really bad on it.
We bet on it, of course. Yeah, we think it's great, and it's a great opportunity for developers right now as it's really early. And again, web views are awesome. You can do it on Kik as well, so we're not just talking about Facebook all the time.
Yeah.
So Kik has web views as well. They're full screen. We're working on that right now, launching it really soon.
It's also interesting because that's one thing that made WeChat really big, because startups started building their MVP on top of WeChat, and what they actually had was a web view. Sure. And you can do a lot with web view. And what I really like on the Facebook Messenger platform is you can choose how large the web view shows up. So you can have the full screen, 2/3 of the screen, or just like a small bit of the screen. And it gives you still, if you use the web view, it gives you still the experience that you think you're still in the chatbot. And that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that too. And also I think in terms of onboarding, so the onboarding on Messenger is great. I mean, you get a conversation and you really get an explanation of how it works, and you can do a really good onboarding on iOS, but to be honest, like nobody really reads it, right? If you do a lot of text. But for the chat, it's more natural. So for us, it's really great.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's even beyond onboarding. It's the whole user experience. You can guide the user through every process. Yeah. If it's settings, if it's just the onboarding, if it's creating a swell, it's just this conversational interface where like have these small steps like user bot. Yeah. That's really that's a great user experience.
All right. So if you have any questions to that, feel free to reach out. What else? Any more topics today?
Actually, one of the bigger topics is we are coming to San Francisco next month.
Yay, San Francisco!
So I think you're flying end of January. I will be there from February 1st until February 28th. So if you want to meet up, we will be there. Shoot us a message. We're also going to record 4 episodes of podcast during this time. So if you want to be a guest, shoot us an email, send us a private message, leave a comment, whatsoever.
Yeah, we want to have you on the show. That would be great. And I'll be at the Dashbot.io meetup as well on January 30th on Monday.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be awesome. Some really cool people.
If you have any recommendations for meetups or meetings whatsoever, or people we should meet, just text us.
Yeah, reach out. All right. So what's happening at Oratio right now?
A lot of stuff. So we are actually developing new features, which we call concierge. So beside of personal messages, we will add a functionality that you can have automated messaging within for your customers, and that's a pretty cool feature we're gonna launch pretty soon.
Nice.
And we also, this is still secret, but we're gonna also have another feature which is targeting developers, so developers can in the future build stuff on top of Oratio.
Awesome, that's totally great. Okay, so we have also 2 things that we are launching pretty soon. I cannot talk about that. One is called Waves, Waste.ai, and the other one is called Heroes at Heroes.ai. So we're talking about this pretty soon. So Chatbottle Award, we're coming to San Francisco. We were talking about the Webviews. If you have questions, shoot us an email. And
we want to meet you guys.
We want to meet you in San Francisco. I think time is up, right? So have a great day and see you soon. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye. See you next week.